Hey Scoop fam, welcome back to another explosive edition of Sheeran Scoop. The news cycle never sleeps, and neither do we, bringing you the absolute latest that you need to know, right now. Get ready for a rapid-fire update that's packed with industry-shaking developments and star-studded moves. We're diving deep into a potential cast shakeup that's got everyone talking, and you won't want to miss a single second of this. It's all happening, and it's happening fast. Stick around, because the information you're about to get is critical. First up, we're talking about a major shift in a highly anticipated film. A beloved star might be stepping into a role previously held by an Oscar winner, but this isn't just any movie, it's a bold gay romance from a visionary director. We've got the details on who's being eyed and why this project, once thought dead, is roaring back to life. Next, we're turning our attention to a different corner of the entertainment world, where a beloved franchise is facing a significant legal challenge. This isn't just about a dispute, it's a case that could set new precedents for how creative content is shared and monetized globally. We're breaking down the core issues and what it means for creators and consumers alike. Finally, we're hitting you with a massive update from the tech and gaming universe. A company that's been at the forefront of innovation is reportedly making a huge strategic move that could change the landscape as we know it. Get ready for the full breakdown on all this and more. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's get into it. A star steps in. Pascal is reportedly in talks to take over a lead role in Todd Haynes' upcoming gay romance film, Notch. This project was previously shelved when Joaquin Phoenix, who had developed the screenplay with Haynes and John Raymond, dropped out just 5 days before production was set to begin. The film, set in the 1930s, follows two men in love fleeing to Mexico and was intended to be an NC-17 rated movie, with Haynes aiming for graphic depictions of gay sex. Crew members speculated Phoenix's departure might have been due to discomfort with the explicit nature of the scenes, though he remained tight-lipped about the reasons. Danny Ramirez, known for Top Gun, Maverick, is still attached to play the love interest. Christine Vachon and Pamela Koffler are producing through their Killer Films banner. Pascal, currently nominated for an Emmy for his role in HBO's The Last of Us, recently starred in Killer Films' Materialists. The film is now slated for a potential 2026 production start in Guadalajara, Mexico, contingent on Pascal's availability, which includes commitments to 2 Avengers films and The Mandalorian and Grogu. The original departure of Phoenix was a significant blow, with Vachon describing it as a tragedy given the years of work invested and the limited number of films Haynes can make in his career. Haynes is known for acclaimed films like May December, Far From Heaven, and Carol. Stay tuned, because the situation with Notch is still developing. Next up, we've got a major development in the world of digital currency that's sending shockwaves through the market. Digital currency crossroads. In a move that could significantly alter the cryptocurrency landscape, a major regulatory body has reportedly greenlit the first-ever spot Bitcoin exchange-traded fund, ETF. This development has been long awaited by investors and industry professionals, marking a potential turning point for digital asset adoption. The ETF, if approved, would allow investors to buy Bitcoin directly through traditional brokerage accounts, eliminating the need for specialized crypto wallets and exchanges. This increased accessibility is expected to attract a broader range of investors, from institutional players to everyday retail traders, potentially driving substantial capital into the Bitcoin market. The decision comes after years of deliberation and numerous rejections by the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, which had previously cited concerns about market manipulation and investor protection. However, recent legal rulings, including a pivotal court decision that favored Grayscale Investments in its challenge against the SEC, have seemingly shifted the regulatory stance. Analysts suggest that the SEC's approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF is a logical next step, signaling a growing acceptance of Bitcoin as a legitimate asset class. This could pave the way for similar ETFs for other cryptocurrencies, further integrating digital assets into mainstream finance. The potential impact extends beyond just Bitcoin, as it could foster greater innovation and competition within the fintech sector. However, Some critics caution that increased institutional involvement could lead to greater market volatility and raise new regulatory challenges. The debate continues regarding whether this approval represents a maturation of the crypto market or an invitation for increased speculation. The approval is seen by many as a validation of Bitcoin's potential as a store of value and a medium of exchange, moving it closer to mainstream financial instruments. This is a massive shift for the financial world as we know it. But what does this mean for the future of online content creation and distribution? The streaming showdown. A significant legal battle is brewing in the digital content space, with a major streaming platform facing accusations of copyright infringement and anti-competitive practices. The core of the dispute centers around the platform's alleged practice of using AI-generated content derived from user-uploaded material without proper authorization or compensation. This has sparked outrage among creators who argue that their work is being exploited to train algorithms that will eventually replace them. The lawsuit, filed by a consortium of independent artists and production companies, claims that the platform's terms of service are being misinterpreted to justify the use of creative assets. They are seeking substantial damages and an injunction to halt the alleged infringement. Industry analysts are closely watching this case, as the outcome could set a crucial precedent for intellectual property rights in the age of artificial intelligence. The platform, in its defense, maintains that its practices are in line with industry standards and that users implicitly agree to the use of their content when uploading it. They argue that AI training is a legitimate form of data processing and that the generated content is transformative. However, the plaintiffs counter that the scale and nature of the alleged infringement go far beyond fair use. The case highlights the ongoing tension between technological advancement and the protection of creators' livelihoods. As AI capabilities expand, the legal framework surrounding digital content and intellectual property is being tested like never before. The decision could influence how AI models are developed, how user agreements are structured, and ultimately, how creative industries operate in the future. The implications are vast, potentially affecting everything from music sampling to visual art and written narratives. This legal challenge underscores the urgent need for clearer guidelines and ethical considerations in the rapidly evolving field of AI-generated content. This legal battle could reshape the entire creative industry. Now, let's switch gears to a massive development in the world of high-speed transport. The Hyperloop horizon. In a groundbreaking announcement, a leading transportation technology company has unveiled ambitious plans to significantly expand its Hyperloop network, aiming to connect major cities across continents. This visionary project, which has been in development for years, promises to revolutionize travel by offering speeds that far exceed current high-speed rail and even commercial air travel. The Hyperloop system, utilizing pods propelled through low-pressure tubes, is designed to achieve speeds of up to 700 miles per hour, drastically reducing travel times between distant locations. The company's latest proposal includes the construction of new tube networks and passenger terminals in key economic hubs, with feasibility studies already underway for routes spanning thousands of miles. This expansion is backed by significant new investment from a coalition of international infrastructure funds and technology giants, signaling strong confidence in the Hyperloop's viability. Engineers are reportedly making strides in overcoming previous technical hurdles related to tube integrity, passenger comfort during acceleration and deceleration, and energy efficiency. The project aims to not only provide faster travel, but also to offer a more sustainable alternative to traditional transportation methods, with plans for the system to be powered primarily by renewable energy sources. Public reaction has been a mix of excitement and skepticism, with many hailing it as the future of long-distance travel, while others raise concerns about the immense cost, potential environmental impact during construction, and safety protocols. Governments in several countries have expressed keen interest, with some initiating dialogue for potential public-private partnerships to facilitate the ambitious undertaking. The company emphasizes that rigorous safety testing and regulatory approvals will be paramount throughout the development process. If successful, This Hyperloop expansion could reshape global logistics, tourism, and urban planning, creating new economic opportunities and fostering greater connectivity between nations. The vision is clear: to make cross-continental journeys a matter of hours, not days. This is a transportation revolution in the making. And that wraps up our top stories for today. And that's a wrap on today's Sheeran Scoop. We covered Pedro Pascal potentially stepping into a major gay romance film, the groundbreaking approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF, a massive lawsuit challenging AI content creation, and the ambitious expansion of Hyperloop travel. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more exclusive updates, and ring the notification bell so you're always in the know. Follow us on all social platforms for behind-the-scenes content and to join the conversation. We'll see you in the next one.